jumping afternoon, and the ground pretty sticky, so it's going to be a pretty big effort, remembering that on the Saturday they had a pretty hard day across country, and this is a fairly demanding course. And we now review the final five. In fifth place, James Robinson, and Comanche did so well across the country, really went well. Can he put some pressure on the leaders?
Well, there have been very, very few clear rounds so far. The time is reasonably lenient, but it's the third fence that they're circling round to now that's caused the problems. Not too many have jumped this clear, just a little upright, highlighting the London bid, of course, for 2012. But this man yesterday rode a quite brilliant round across country. The leader at the moment, Private Colin, Sam Griffiths from Australia. He had just one fence down and is currently on a score of 81.2. So James has got some fences in hand. Remember, 4 penalties added for every fence down. Irish bred horse by I'm a Star. Been around Badminton several times before, but has in all 3 phases produced his personal best, and that is what wins major competitions. Not a seat in the house, and you can hear a pin drop. 1 down. That combination has been another of the influential fences. 2 fences left now for James Robinson and Comanche. Last one, and he's going to secure 5th place. Oh, and he has that down as well. 78. He still stays ahead of Sam Griffiths, and so he currently is the best score, completed the event, and look at him cursing. But this course is certainly taking its toll, and with the top 4 to come and them all so close now, anything can happen. And there goes the 3rd fence for Bumble Thomas and the Psephologist. Show jumping has become the most influential of the 3 phases in many respects, because you can so easily drop many places that you've made up on the 2 previous phases. The heights have actually been increased and are going to be increased further actually next year to make it even more influential. So just a reminder, Bumble Thomas on 73.8 with the Psephologist, and James Robinson finished, having completed the show jumping with 8 penalties on 78. So she can afford 1 more, but then nothing else. This is the combination. Oh, and that's gone. 2 left. Now she's got to keep cool. The last fence has been a problem. Rattles it, but it stays. Bumble Thomas completes her best ever badminton in an Olympic year and must put us off in the reckoning. 77.8 and 3 left to go. And all 3 world stars that have never won badminton. Andrew Hoy the first. Andrew, who's been so close with the wonderful grey horse Darien Paz, but was never to be. Now what about Mr. Pracatin, owned by Nona Young? Andrew's wife not competed here, but she's been outside helping him warm up. Oh, and it's that 3rd fence again. So he's now on to 71. The Psephologist on 77.8. So he can afford 1 more, but not 2 more. Important aspect in what is quite sticky going is to keep the horse in a nice rhythm, but keeping the impulsion going, the forward movement, so the horse doesn't get stuck in the mud. I have to say, it isn't really mud, but it just is seemingly restricting the horse a little. No, Now, this last sequence of fences, the combination first. Oh, and that's gone. That's gone. 75. He can't afford another. Just the last now for Andrew Hoy. Time's okay. And the last goes. He gets in a shade deep, and that goes too. And 12 penalties for Andrew Hoy, 79, and that drops him below the psephologist and also James Robinson and Comanche. So Andrew Hoy drops back yet again. Now Andrew Nicholson, and he's won 2 Burghley titles by superb show jumping rounds. This is one of his strong phases. Can it win him a title that has eluded him? Although the horse just looked a little weary towards the end of the course yesterday, looks at, oof, that's gone again. They look very, very fit this morning in the inspection, the final inspection. But now 69 and currently 77.8. The leading score. That's Bumble Thomas. Wearing a hackamore. Not always easy in the mouth, and in fact the horse really fighting Andrew. That's not going to make his task any easier. Oof, the crowd on the edge of their seats. Of course, every fence he has down is giving William Fox-Pitt, the overnight leader, just that little more breathing space. Turns for home. Oh, tapped it in front but got it behind. So 2 fences left, and he's getting shorter time now. Only 7 seconds left and counting. And of course the last fence still to jump. Tries to put him right, jumps it, but gets some time faults as well. 2, 3 time faults, and that clock hasn't stopped. The clock hasn't stopped. I think there will be less time faults than that. I believe it to be 2, and there it is. 75 is the score, and that is good enough to keep him ahead of Bumble Thomas. And the chances of Andrew Nicholson winning the 40,000 Mitsubishi first prize here depends on this man, William Fox-Pitt. And of course he too has never won this title, but now with Tamarillo he has at the moment 3 fences in hand, but no more. William Fox-Pitt and Tamarillo being warmed up outside by Ken Clausen and Yogi Breisner, the 2 men who've really made Great Britain a much stronger force. Oh, and that 3rd fence has gone again. But Yogi and Ken have done a great job in helping Britain through what has been a difficult phase over the years. But there is more tension now on this young man than I've ever seen. He's normally ice cool, but those butterflies are going now. 66.4, needs to keep ahead of 75. And there's 4 more. No, it isn't. It stayed. Well, that jumped up and down in the cups. That's a bit of luck. Oh dear, he really is riding his luck now, and the crowd are absolutely with him every step of the way. Oh, now he backs. Oh dear. But now this tricky line to finish. The last of the combination. Jumps that. 2 left. Surely he's home now.